Welcome in everybody to the KC Sports Report. I'm your host Michael Darcy, and today I'm joined by Michael Hebner, and we're going to break down if the Kansas City Chiefs are still Super Bowl contenders. Chiefs Kingdom, we have a very interesting video topic for today. Are the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl contenders? Yeah, Chiefs Kingdom, this is the topic that I wanted to cover, and to be quite honest, I have a ton of mixed feelings on this situation. Can the Chiefs get to a Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl with the current team that they have? Michael, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that we still have some work to do. We obviously won't know till the end of the season, but I think our biggest concern right now needs to be beating the Patriots. I think the biggest issue the Chiefs have had this season is trying to get to the Super Bowl. Like, that's their goal. But your goal shouldn't be to get to the Super Bowl. Your goal should be to win every single game. And then within that, the Super Bowl will be reached because you're planning on winning every single game. But I think that they're focusing too much on the
expectations and everything.
Yeah.
I think that if they take it game by game, they're going to get there. But also, like you just said, this Patriots game is very important. So I think that the outcome of this game could determine a lot of things. But also, I mean, this Chiefs team right now just looks better than everybody else besides Baltimore. And really, that's the Chiefs' biggest competition, I would say. I mean, the Ravens look damn near unstoppable. So they need to find a way to not only beat a very talented Patriots team, but to keep getting better, to keep improving, so they can beat a team like Baltimore that they already beat at the beginning of the season. But I think that everybody would agree that that was a different team.
Yeah, I will say that the Patriots game is the true indicator. If we beat the Patriots, we'll definitely get back to the AFC Championship, and then we have to beat the Ravens again.
Most likely in Baltimore, because I don't think the Chiefs are going to get a first-round bye, which
unless
I don't know if that's a bad thing because the Chiefs have played very well on the road this year, and I think that they could definitely go into Baltimore and beat the Ravens because I'd rather see that happen than have the Chiefs go into Foxborough in an AFC championship game and them trying to knock off a Patriots team that's the best dynasty of all time until somebody proves otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a tough game regardless of who we play because whoever we're going to play deserves to be there. But I think that the Patriots just don't have it this year. And I'm sure I say that, and they're probably going to win another Super Bowl because that's just how things go, and the NFL is rigged. But
whoa, threw some major shade there.
I'm just kidding. It's fine. I have no problem with the NFL for allowing teams and coaches to cheat, but it's fine.
More major shade.
Yeah.
Just take that, Patriots
it's not
fans.
like the Chiefs are going over and recording the teams they're about to play and trying to get an edge on them or deflating footballs. But,
okay, well, that's a topic for another video. But I think that as long as the Chiefs' defense gets better, nothing's going to stop them because this offense has shown that they can put up 40 points like it's nothing. Patrick Mahomes, in a game that he clearly didn't have it all, they put up 40 points. So offense, even though the offense can improve, and I don't think that anybody would deny that. They've been kind of bad in the fourth quarter and to start the games. They've been pretty good in the second and third quarters, so they need to be good from start to finish. But, I mean, right now, this Chiefs team looks really good.
I mean, so statistically, obviously our offense is statistically worse than we were last year.
It's still a top 3 offense.
But I think we have a better offense this year in terms of players, who's on the team, what they can do. I mean, Hardman, I think I'd take Hardman over Chris Conley any day of the week.
Yeah.
More for his speed rather than skill. Conley, I think, is semi-better, but that's just because he has more experience. But I think overall our offense is better. It's just they need to figure out how to be that offense again, to be the offense that came out in week 2 or week 1, whenever it was, when Watkins put up like 300 yards or 200. It was like 200. But.
And honestly, Michael, I truly believe that it's because the Chiefs are trying to play too much small ball. They're not going for the big plays. And I'm not saying that they need to do that more. Well, actually, that is what I'm saying. The Chiefs had a lot of success last year when they threw that ball down the field, and they did that all year long, and they never lost a game than more than 7 points.
But that was the issue too, is they were getting touchdowns within 2 or 3 plays, and because of that, the defense was on the field 90% of the game, and who's going to win that game.
True,
Because our
but
defense
also
can do
here's the thing. I mean, the Chiefs have shown kind of an inability to get the big plays this year. Every once in a while, you'll see one, but the Chiefs can have a very fine line between just moving the chains and getting the first downs and not getting those big plays. Because I feel like most of those big plays last year came on third downs. And I don't know if it's just me or it's statistics, but I feel like this Chiefs offense isn't as good as they were on third downs. They have not been converting as many as they had or have in the past. So that's kind of concerning, but I think the overlying theme of this episode is the Chiefs are good enough to get to a Super Bowl, and that's as of right now. They're going to get better, and I think that last year, correct me if I'm wrong, they might have peaked too early, like we might be seeing the Baltimore Ravens this year.
Yeah, I don't know if I wouldn't say they peaked too early. I just think that everything was clicking for them. They figured out what they're doing on offense. But the defense obviously had their struggles. Now it's kind of like a flip in reverse. The offense is having its issues, but the defense is really, coming together and looking. Obviously not top 10, but they're getting there. Like they're getting up to where
top 20 in pass coverage and 22nd overall defense, which I'll take that every day.
It's not impressive, but considering
for this Chiefs team, it is. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah. I'll just take it. I don't care.
And again, we don't need a top 2 defense if we've got the number 1 offense in the league. We just need them to, hold a team when it comes down to it. We need them to stop, the teams on third down when it's fourth quarter. 10 seconds left. They're at the 1 yard line. It's fourth down. It's the final
those
play of the
big
game.
moments, and to an extent, they've done that.
Offsides, that's not acceptable.
Yeah, that can't happen. So, I would say that we're both in agreement that the Chiefs can get to a Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl, which makes them Super Bowl contenders. And I think that anybody else that says otherwise just doesn't believe in the talent that's on this Chiefs team, because Tyrann Mathieu and Patrick Mahomes, I would say, are the leaders of this Chiefs team, and they're not satisfied. They're not happy. They're still looking for improvement. They're hungry. They want to win. And I think that when you got those pieces, they're going to guide this team to Super Bowl 54. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you guys like these videos and want to support me, go click the link in the description and go support me on my Patreon. I would more than appreciate it. Thank you to Michael Hepner for joining me in this episode. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the KC Sports Report by Michael Darcy.